Hey guys, in today's video I'll be talking about the severe weather that the eastern U.S. will be expecting today. So we have a slight risk, one slight risk here for southern Kentucky, eastern Tennessee, into a majority of North Carolina, very northern South Carolina. And then we also have a slight risk here for very northern New Jersey, New York City, Long Island, Connecticut, southern New York State, most of Massachusetts, all of Rhode Island, southern Vermont, New Hampshire, just excluding Maine. So we will be expecting for here in the northeast, southern New England, the storms to be really firing up between now and 4 p.m. really for most areas. The tornado risk, we don't have a tornado risk for either of those areas in the southeast or here up in the northeast and New England. Wind risk, though, we have a 15% chance of damaging winds in both those slight areas in the southeast and northern northeast and coastal New England. And then the hail risk, we have a 5% chance of damaging hail for that northeast New England area. So if you live in the northeast New England area today, just be careful for the chance of damaging hail and damaging wind. Tornadoes, we don't need to worry about tornadoes today. So that's good. Let's look at the models now. We'll look at the GFS first. Look at both areas. And you can see the storms will really fire up today in the southeast and northeast there. Let's look at the Cape. The Cape today looks to be pretty decent for coastal northeast and coastal New England. Getting up to around 1,000 to 1,500 Cape. And then in the southeast, really, there's no Cape, so it's not really any chance of tornadoes there, or really anything. So that's the good news there. Let's look at the wind here. Let's look at the vorticity. Vorticity's decent with the storms there, so there is that. Let's look at a closer look. NAM 3KM. We'll look at the precip. You can see a lot of the storms really. There's a nice line of storms that moves down again from Kentucky through Tennessee into North Carolina, South Carolina, but they die out as they head over the mountains through North Carolina and South Carolina. Let's zoom into the northeast U.S. so I can really show you the storms here. You can see the storms really fire up towards, this is 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., so it's really early through very late afternoon event for the northeast and coastal New England. Connecticut from coastal Connecticut up through northeastern Connecticut looks to get storms between between 2 to 6 p.m. really is the best shot for strong storms, especially earlier on. So we'll have to really keep an eye on that. Let's look at the Cape, the NAM 3KM showing. You can see a lot of Cape. Very decent Cape shown with it looks like it'll peak around here. We'll see Cape values up to pretty much for all the slight risk. Up between 1,500, well, really actually more toward 1,800 Cape up towards 3,000 Cape, really. So, no, not 3,000, yeah, I mean, close to 3,000 Cape. So definitely plentiful Cape. So there's that. And then no. I want to show you the clouds, but do they have that here? cloud cover. I don't see cloud cover on here. Oh, maybe there's that. Oh, here it is. So you can see there's really a good thing about today for severe weather, unlike yesterday, is that we have a plentiful sunshine, so it'll heat up the atmosphere a lot. The temperatures will really rise for the northeast New England areas that are under the slight risk, and then you can see the storms fire up, and those are all those clouds coming through. So we'll have plentiful of that. Let's look at the actual temperatures here according to the NAM. You can see they warm generally up into the upper 80s, the mid 80s really, and then actually for maybe more southern areas, mid to upper 80s. But for Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, really looking for most areas getting up towards the mid 80s today. So we still have a good amount of that heat for temperatures. So there's that. That's good news. Let's see what the GFS shows for those temperatures. You can see, yeah, really the same story. Mid to upper 80s for all these slight risk areas, especially the tri-state area, New York City, northern New Jersey, and coastal southwestern Connecticut. Up through Connecticut, rest of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, temperatures up into the around 80 to low 80s. So we still have plentiful heat with that. So that's the good news for severe storms today. They have all of that there. Let's do the dew points. You can see the dew points are pretty good. They're getting into that upper 60s near 70s, so the dew points are actually quite good for today to tap into for those storms. So that's some good stuff there. Let's see what the CMC is showing for the storms. You can see the storms move through. Let's show you the, where's the CAPE here? Oh, does it not have CAPE? Oh, it doesn't have CAPE, but let's show you the, cloud cover will be good as the storms move through. And then the, where's the dew point? I guess they don't have dew points on the CMC either. That's really strange and annoying. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, the severe storms will be plentiful today. Will be really firing up as we get into the afternoon, early through late afternoon. I'll show you the chances for storms here for my area and really general areas of Connecticut. We go into the future. I'll show you the so you can see the storms really fire up for Connecticut, coastal Connecticut up through northern Connecticut. And actually for where I live, the storms will blow up right over me, so that's a thing to worry about. So even it looks to start between 1:30 to 2 for me, and then really pick up as we head through the afternoon until later afternoon. You can see there's that decent pocket of severe storms right just over me, just barely over me. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Even central, the Hartford, Connecticut, up through northeastern Connecticut and parts of southern northwestern Connecticut will have a nice line of severe storms move through towards later afternoon into early evening. So there's that. The hourly for me, for my area, you can see the thunderstorms start. Thunderstorms start around, especially getting towards 2 p.m. and then really explode towards 3 p.m. Maybe a little bit more scattered towards 4, but then pick up again 5 to 6 as you saw on the the future radar. So severe storms again will be very plentiful today for the northeast New England. Way better chance than yesterday. The only thing that I got close yesterday for a severe storm was just this quick band of heavy rain that came through in the later afternoon, but that was it, really. Otherwise, we got general light showers. So that didn't really help with the drought, but today it looks like it really will for the drought for Connecticut, and, I mean, honestly, lots of New England, so that's some good news there. But, yeah, that's the severe storm threat for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.